Hi, this is Christy Brewer with Aspen Valley Senior Homes. I'm also the co-author of the book Home to Home, a Senior Planning Guide. In a previous video, I talked about the three types of senior living facilities. They are independent living, assisted living, and skilled nursing facilities. Today, I'm strictly going to focus on independent living and try to give you a little bit more insight to what that looks like. So while I was thinking about this video, I was thinking of a couple consequences, maybe if you don't pick the right senior living facility. So I thought maybe you could overspend and you could go in with a budget, but then you start adding different monthly prices on, and your budget goes and your spending goes up and up, but it's not fitting into your budget anymore. Or you maybe move in and then you decide you don't really like it and you're going to move. So you decide it's too big, too many people, or too small, too few people, and you'd really like more amenities. So those are some things to think about when you're looking at the different independent living facilities. So what is independent living? It is really the least restrictive of all the senior living facilities. So it's independent. You should be independent. You could be living in your own home. Maybe you're thinking of moving to a facility like this because you want to downsize, or a term I heard the other day was called right size, which I thought was pretty cute because you're actually looking for the right size place for you. Not too big, not too small, just perfect. So maybe you're tired of maintenance, or you're tired of cooking and cleaning. Maybe you just lost a loved one and you don't want to live alone. You would rather have that sense of community and some socialization. So that's what these independent living facilities give you. They give people socialization with lots of different activities. They give you a sense of community, being around people that are maybe in the same position you are at that time of your life. So usually they're for 55 and older, but some of them may have different rules that you would want to ask about. They can be apartments, they can be townhomes, single family homes, garden villas, cottages, duplexes. It can be almost anything because it truly is an independent. You are independent and you are doing everything on your own. Some of them will offer dining rooms, and if that's the case, then oftentimes the meals are an addition to your base price, your base rent. So if you want to cook for yourself all 3 meals, then that would not be something added on. But if you were like me, I would probably at least forgo 1 meal a day and let someone else cook for me and go to the dining room, which also would give you some more socialization. I've had customers that have looked at different senior living facilities and have told me that they have found some for like $1,000, where they're a smaller community, very few amenities, but it still gives you that sense of community, but you also have a little more privacy because there's not as much going on. Then you can go to the higher end facilities that are $4,000 or $5,000 and more, and those may have golf, tennis, swimming, fitness, all different kinds of activities, and just at a higher end price point. Then there's those facilities that are around $2,000 to $3,000 or $4,000 right there in the middle, and a lot of times that's a base price that's given to you. And then, like I mentioned before, maybe you want 1 meal a day in a month in the dining room, and so that's added $200 to your base rent. Maybe you want 2 meals a day, and then that's just a little bit more. Maybe golf isn't included, but if you love golf, then you would want to have that included in your price. So that's how things the prices can change based on the amenities that are available. And some of them are completely all-inclusive. Those are just questions you would definitely want to ask to find out what's included and what you're interested in. I mean, who wants to pay for golf and tennis and swimming if you don't want to do any of that and you'd rather be playing cards and board games or using a fitness center, that kind of thing. So those are all the different types of independent living settings. Sometimes they do have apartments will provide a certain percent of their apartments for lower income. So if that's a position that you're in, that's another question that you could be asking. So I think I have covered everything. They always look fabulous. They sound like a lot of fun. It's good to be social. It keeps your mind young, keeps your cognitive function intact, keeps you physically fit, so that you can enjoy a fabulous quality of life. Thanks for listening. Bye.